everyone. Welcome to Rambling Hour with Lisa, season 19, episode 7. Let's just do a quick smile so that I can take a screenshot of it, okay?
Okay.
You put your head closer to me. Don't have to be shy. Good.
Okay.
Now we don't have to sit next, so you can just go out of the shot.
Okay.
I can move it over. So there's there. Everyone who doesn't know, this is RHwL, my childhood best friend, and I'm at Mom's house in Edmonton, and we just got back from lunch with our other best friend, Trish, and we are here live. Sorry, I'm 15 minutes late. It's Rachel's fault. She wanted to speed, but I wouldn't let her.
Yeah, I tried.
No. I knew I'd be a few minutes late, but the thing that made me even more late was realizing I needed to somehow set up my camera and make it stay in place. There's like sunlight or something coming over in here somehow and doing some weird thing. Oh, it's a color of your...
It's the reflection.
It's a reflection off of...
Yes, I can see my reflection.
Yeah, the light coming in the window reflecting off of your shirt and like going upside down in this corner. No, it's okay, Mom. You don't have to close it. It just looks weird on here. Okay. So, how is everybody? What have you been up to? Sorry, I wasn't on last Sunday. I had my auntie's funeral, and it was like right at 1 o'clock, Alberta time. So that's 8 o'clock UK time, but it was right when I would have done my live. So I couldn't really help that. I thought about doing it a couple hours later, but then we were visiting and then we were driving back from Grand Prairie, which is a 4.5, 5 hour drive. So you saw Mom walk back in there. Anyways, Auntie Dan says hello. Hi, Auntie Dan. So the sad part was my auntie passed away, and that's hard on, especially the people who are closest to her. And she did a lot of good in her life and touched a lot of people's hearts and everything else. So there's a lot of people who are feeling her loss. But the nice part for me, selfishly, is that I got to see a lot of my family on my dad's side in one place, especially not being in Canada for very long, just being here for a few weeks. And now I'm here, I'm here till Thursday. So now I'm fitting in friends and such. So let me talk to Rachel so she's not just sitting there.
It's okay.
So Rachel, tell us what you've been up to.
So I started university this September. So I'm doing my Bachelor of Therapeutic Recreation. So it's a post-diploma program, or if you have a degree in something else, you can do this program. So it's 2 years, well, technically a year and a half. And then there's like a practicum internship the last 4 months.
So you have a degree in something?
I have a diploma in therapeutic recreation.
And that's how you're able to take this course? Right, cool.
Yeah.
And how are you liking it so far?
I love it.
Yeah, it's what you thought it would be?
Yeah.
Good.
And more.
Good. And I know me and you have already talked about this, but you can tell them what it's like being a mature student and being one of the oldest people in your class.
I'm still working on it, but it's hard. In my class are like 20, 21, or some of them are like maybe mid. And then there's somebody else, she's in my class, she's in her 30s. But yeah, so I'm the oldest by at least 12 years, I think. But the cool thing is that they're all around my kids' age, or pretty close, give or take a few years. So I can hear perspectives from that age group, and it's from people that are not my children. And then they can hear perspectives from possibly their parents' age groups.
That's true. And so they'll see things from a different side, because they'll be like, well, you're the same age as my mom, and I didn't even know that you could have those type, because I can't bend it down, so I don't know if that's better or not, because sometimes we don't realize our parents are humans as well, and that they have feelings and opinions and things that
Yes.
So
yeah. So that's been a cool thing.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all like a good group of kids. So.
You said that they are inclusive, like they try to make you feel comfortable and give you somewhere to sit at lunch.
Well, just in the class. We don't really have lunch.
Oh, lunch,
yes.
Right. I'm sorry. I've never gone to post-secondary, so I don't know these things.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's cool. I mean, I think about that too. If I was to take a course or something, it would be the same thing, that there'd be a lot of young people, and it'd be weird. But you would do what you need to do because you're there for learning. So
Yes, and like to go now. Like Ashlyn graduated last year, so it was a good time to go.
Ashlyn's her daughter, who is 18 now.
And it's Leland's birthday today. He's 20. So.
That's her son. So she has the 2 kids. So, yeah. Happy birthday, Leland.
Yes, happy birthday, my love. My love.
I'm sure he's like, yeah, your 20-year-old son.
Yes.
Like, oh, mommy's baby boy. Yes. Oh, Leland. My little boy's 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that means also that mine and Steve's, one of our youngest, is going to be 20 as well, because Leland and her are 2 days apart. Me and Rachel used to, they're going to love that I'm saying this too. Me and Rachel used to joke when we were kids about like having kids the same age so they could get married. Little did we know that we would actually have kids 2 days apart.
Yeah.
A boy and a girl.
Yeah.
So we tease them, even though Leland has a girlfriend and Aurora has a boyfriend now as well, that we still tease them that they were destined to get married. So, so yeah, happy birthday to Leland today, and happy birthday to Aurora in 2 days. 20 years old. This is crazy. Where has the time gone? 2 decades.
Yes. Now it like you have what a year and a half until all your kids are adults.
Yeah, the youngest is 17. Not even. There's a half a year.
Oh yeah.
So well, in July, August, September, October. So 9 months until she's an adult.
So you would have just got pregnant with her around now.
Yeah, it was October. Yeah, because exactly, it was October, and my sister-in-law Tara said that she was pregnant, and I was like, "Oh, congratulations!" She's like, "Watch now, you're pregnant too," and I'm like, "No, I'm," because I have my period, and then hang on a second, and then it ended up that I was pregnant with Erica. Yeah. So like Leland and Aurora are 2 days apart, but Erica and my niece Shay are a week and 10 minutes apart. Tara had Shay early, I believe, and it was like on a Tuesday at 8 p.m. or something, and then I had Erica like a week later on the Tuesday at like 8:10 or something like that. They're a week and 10 minutes apart. So weird. Life is weird.
Yeah.
And then they were like best friends until for the first, however many years, 5 years of their life, 5-6 years of their life, and then I moved to England.
Right.
So.
Yeah. So do they keep in touch still?
Not like lots, but I mean, cousins are cousins, right? So we still like get together when we're here and stuff like that. So when we were camping last summer, all the cousins were together, because my sister Melody also has Brock, who is the same age as Shay and Erica, but a couple months younger. So it's
because he just
turned 17.
Yeah. Okay.
So Shay is June. A week later, July 3rd, is Erica, and then in September is Brock. So they're all 17. And actually, that same year, there's also 3 cousins and a family friend's son, or 2 cousins. No, wait, Georgia, like Aaron's daughter Georgia, April's son Chase, and then Jason Van, he's my brother's best friend, his son Ellis. They're all born that year.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so there's a lot born that year, all the same age, and yeah, they're all going to be adults coming up in the next year.
Yeah.
Wow, time just keeps flying by. Yeah. Speaking of which, I came into the past to get here, and then I got to go into the future to get home. 7 hours ahead.
Oh, yeah.
So it was weird because we left Ireland at 2 o'clock in the afternoon and got here at 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
It's like you missed.
No, it was only like 1 hour.
Yeah.
But really it was an 8-hour flight.
Yeah.
So. But now I go backwards. Yeah. So my next week, my rambling hour will be from home again. And that will be what day? Today's the 28th. So the 5th approximately, October 5th. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. Time is, so I'm not going to be home for Aurora's birthday. So again, happy birthday to Aurora.
Happy birthday, Aurora.
And then, so Aurora's birthday is September 30th. 10 days later is my son Tom's birthday, so he's going to be 24 on October 10th. And then 11 days later, it's my birthday.
That's right.
And I'm going to be 28. No, I'm going to be 47.
That's crazy.
I know.
That we're like I know. Turning 45 wasn't bad, but turning 46 was like, are you kidding me? Now I'm on that. Like, we're on that.
Like almost 50?
Almost 50. Like, you can say we're not we're still kind of mid 40s, but like.
Yeah, like middle age still, though.
You're over that.
We're not, we're middle age now. We're not young.
Yeah.
We're not old, but we're not young.
Right.
We're not young adults. We're middle age.
Yeah.
I know.
I feel like I should still be 20.
I know. Well, it's funny because if Miss Dion is watching this, I don't want her to take offense to this because she gets that we all have this like perception of things. But like, for those of you who didn't see on my Facebook that my mom bumped into and then came and got me out of the car to go and see my grade 5 teacher. She taught all 5 of us, like Melody, me, Billy, Tina, and Amber. And we bumped into her at the grocery store. And then when I told my sister Tina about she said, and then it's funny because she told her friend Tyler, and he said the same thing that Tina said to me, was that, what? That's crazy. I thought she was like 60 when she taught us. But she's only in her 70s now. So, she was probably in her 30s or 40s then. But to us, they seem so old. Yeah. Because we're like 10. So they seem like old adults. And yeah, it's just funny. But really, she was like the same age as my parents, who seemed like old adults to us as well. Yeah. And then it just makes you think, like, what do we look like to our kids?
I know.
However, in the past, people had older looking hairstyles. Like our parents and our grandparents. Like even our moms looked younger after they got older than they did when we were younger. Yeah, the short hair, perms, and then like even our grandparents. What did Steve say? He remembers his granddad being old, and then he realized like, I think he was trying on his cardigan or something, and because he was remembering a picture of his granddad, and he realized that he is older than his granddad was in the photo when his granddad was wearing the cardigan. Okay. Even though he thinks his dad, it's like the Golden Girls. Yeah. They were supposed to be like old, but really they were like in their 40s or something. Like, yeah, they weren't as old as we thought of them as. When we watched it, we thought they were like in their 80s. That's what it felt like.
Except for what's her face, like the old lady. Like she was in her like.
Actually, she was younger than B. Arthur, but on the show she played B. Arthur's mom. Yes. So if they were like in their 70s or 80s to us, she would have been like almost 100. Yeah. Yeah. But really, they were like 40s and 60s or something. I don't know what it was exactly, but it's weird.
It is weird. Like I always think like Baba, like she always just seemed to stay the same except for the last few years. Yeah. And how old was Baba when she passed away? 96.
96.
So it was just the last couple of years where you could see her.
That she was actually older. But like, I mean, she was always Baba, so she was always old to us. But like you said, she stayed in that old zone for a long time. Yeah. She didn't seem to age. Yeah. But she seemed older than she probably was to us anyways, just because she's a Baba. Yeah. Yeah. But the thing is, like, when we say, oh, we feel old and everything, then we got to remember that our parents and aunts and uncles and like people older than us are still older than us. So when we complain about it, they're like, you have no idea. And then the people older than them are like, you have no idea. Yeah. Yeah. It was funny, class one day, one of the teachers said something about feeling tired about something or because something. I'm like, these guys have no idea. It's going to hit them yet. Yeah. But then there's like the 20-year-old who's actually like working 2 jobs and trying to go to school and everything else. Yeah. And he's like, they have no idea. And I'm like, what? No, I can just go to my place and have a nap. I don't have anybody already else. Yeah. You can just have a nap in the afternoon. You're allowed. But also, there's something I was going to say. School, working, tired. No, can't remember. Yeah. Oh, I know what it was. Is that when you're younger, you can go with less sleep and still function. Whereas as you get older, I mean, if you have to, you'll still function because you're responsible. But it's harder to go off of less sleep than it was when you were in your 20s. Except for mom, because mom's a machine, like Steve. She can go off of like 3 or 4 hours and still be fine. I need 8 or 9 hours to be optimal. I need like 6 hours. 6 hours? Everybody's is different, yeah. So I can go off of less, but optimally, like if I went to bed and got up, like it seems like my body naturally wakes up about 9 hours. It seems like even if I can set the alarm for 8 hours, but if I let myself go to sleep and wake up, it's about 9 hours that my body will do its thing.
I've been waking up like every day between like 2 and 4.
In the afternoon?
No, in the morning.
And getting up?
No, I like lay in bed, then I go back to sleep for like a couple hours.
But what time do you actually go to sleep, like first?
I don't know, it depends, like sometimes like 10 or 11.
And then you wake up at 2?
It doesn't matter if I go to bed at like 9, 10 or 11.
And are you wide awake at 2, or do you just kind of go to the bathroom, go back to bed, and fall asleep?
If I had something to get up and go do, I would be able to go and do it.
Oh,
But I'm not getting up at 2 in the morning because it's
no. So would it be better for you to try and like go to bed at 11 or 12?
Maybe. I don't know.
Because I know oversleeping makes me really tired too if I get too much sleep.
Yeah.
Which I can do because I can sleep anywhere, anytime. So I can definitely oversleep as well. Waking up in the night. Nope.
Yeah.
Right now I've been going to bed between 10 and midnight at my mom's. Even if I go in there at 10, I might be on my phone till midnight. And then I've been waking up in between 9 and 10. Sometimes like I wake up at 9. But then I just like lie there and go over my dreams or whatever until 10. Like today my alarm was set for 10 to get up, but I woke up. Well, even when Mom closed my door, because I sleep with the door open, but she closed it at 8 o'clock. And I said, morning, because I was awake. But did I get up? No. I tried to go back to sleep, even though we should get up when our body wakes up naturally.
When I when I get up, I like scroll through my phone, and then sometimes it just like plays reels over and over, but I'll be holding my phone, and then I'm like, what if I accidentally like send stuff to people? Not meaning to.
That would be something I would do. Yeah. Or the other night I fell asleep with my headphones on, and I don't know which podcasts my phone went through listening to. And I can't. It'll show that they've been listened to, so I can't go back and see did I listen to that one, because it'll show that I've listened to it. I got to just try and remember what I had on my queue, like my lineup. Yeah. So
that's why I don't fall asleep listening to audiobooks.
Because then you'll miss half of it,
and then I can't remember.
But I wasn't planning on falling asleep. I was planning on finishing that podcast that I was listening to and then shutting off my headphones and putting it away. But I unfortunately fell asleep during that podcast, and then
you lost track.
Woke up way later than the rest.
Yeah, I'll fall asleep to TikToks.
I don't go on TikTok very much.
Or Instagram.
But I mean, I still watch reels and stuff, So I can see how it could be a rabbit hole for some people, because sometimes you do just scroll to the next one and stuff. But that's when
and then you like go to their account and then you scroll there and then you get lost in that, or
and I don't have to tell you, because me and you are just as bad as like sending to Steve as well. When you're like, oh, that's a good one for Rachel, and then you're just like, oh, that's funny, I got to share that one with someone.
But it's the algorithm, I think, too, because like, once I. Like,
now I get all these ones about friends. Yes. You, but
or I'll send stuff to the kids and Leland never, I don't think he ever opens them.
Well, Steve will say, did you watch that thing I sent you? And I'm like, oh, no, I'll get to it. Because lots of times I'm not in a place where I can watch a video with sound. So I'm like, okay, I'll watch that later when I can listen to it.
Yeah.
And then I'll end up catching up on all the ones that people sent me. So don't take offense if it takes me like 4 days to watch it and then I laugh at it or whatever when I get to it.
I think the kids, Ashlyn's pretty good. She'll reply every once in a while, but
most of them I would watch right away when people sent them, if I was in a place where I could listen to it as well. But I assume most of them that people send are ones that I need to listen to.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I like those.
Auntie Dan said, I find a lot of the reels are generated through AI and not very realistic to watch. Well, that is happening now, too. And again, it depends on your algorithm, so it depends what you've been watching in the past. But there is way too much AI stuff now. It's just ridiculous. I don't even click on those ones where you see, like, it's showing natural disasters happening, but you know it's AI. You just... And sometimes I don't know why some of the things come up. I try not to click on them or interact with them, because then if you do that, then it'll give you more of those things.
Yeah.
Well, even if you just think, I'm not going to like some things will say like, oh, this and this and this happened, you know, story in the first comment, and then it has the link to it. But even if you click on that picture just to read the comments, knowing that the story is probably crap, you've already clicked on that, it'll give you more of those crap stories. I've had to like unfollow some things too that I don't even remember following in the first place, but some of the stuff was just ridiculous.
Yeah.
And Dan says more and more. I know the AI stuff is just really out of hand.
Or I find, so, because I sent you that picture of the houses or whatever, like...
Yeah, which house would you choose? Yeah.
So now I'm getting all of these. Like, oh, you're locked in, like
what,
locked
choose?
down for a year. Which house would you live in? And I'm like,
Oh,
they're the same houses. I know which ones I would live in.
Oh, and I hate that on some of my groups too, where it's like in crafting groups or even editing groups and stuff, and then someone will say, this is my, or even say gardening groups, they'll say, this is my house plant and it has this bug, what should I do? And it's not even their house or their plant, it's a picture that people have been using on all different ones just for clicks or whatever, and it's so, and yeah, some of them are just so stupid. It's like, this plant grew in my garden, can you identify it? And it's like obvious what it is, and it's not even their thing, and I hate those things too. Where
now I get a whole bunch of like, am I the asshole stories or whatever.
But those are usually Reddit, isn't it?
Well, it's just on Facebook. It just comes
on because I don't have Reddit, but I know that there's people who follow the...
Yeah.
What does Steve follows Reddit for something, but I can't remember what it was. I don't think it's Am I the Asshole? It's something... Oh, Confessions.
Ashton does too.
Yeah, Steve likes the Confess Hole or whatever it's called. What is it? Fesshole. Fesshole. Yeah, that's what it's called.
Yeah, Ashton listens to Reddit stories when she gets ready.
But I listen to, on the podcast that I listen to, Obituary, spelled with a, like, B-I-T-C-H. Obituary, they will do Am I the Asshole when it's like, it has to do with something like, you know, my mom died and left me all the inheritance, and now my sister and brother are saying that I should give them some. Am I the asshole? Like, so they'll find the ones that are specific to like obituaries or death or funerals and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So, and then they just think, like, what do you guys think? Like, it's already been on Reddit. It's already been answered by people and stuff. So, Auntie Diane says, even if you're just talking about something, your phone is listening, and then ads pop up. What about what you just said? It's kind of creepy. Yes, that absolutely happens.
Yeah.
That's why Steve will always say stuff like butt plugs. Him and his friends. But it is true, because they were talking about Harley Davidsons or something, and then because they wanted to see how quickly it would come up on their phone, and it was like that too, that they all got like things that... So let's talk about positive things then. Let's remember when we're talk about positive stuff, and and then maybe that will come in our algorithms.
So it would be really great to win a lottery.
But if you say lottery, then they'll have all these lotteries for you to say free money.
Yeah.
No, because then it'll be scams, and it'll be so what else? Happy, positive people. Happy, positive people. That's what I want. I just want to be happy and positive, safe and loved.
Yeah.
Fed. Free food coupons.
Free food, yes, please.
Especially with the prices of groceries in Canada. It's insane here, the cost of food in this country. It's like, it's not even relative to growing and producing and packaging and like all of that. It's extremely like unfair, the prices. They're ridiculous in Canada right now. I would be looking slim and thin if I lived in this country, because I wouldn't be able to afford to buy much groceries.
Well, even just to grocery shop for myself, it can be quite a lot. But then there was a couple times where I was just like, oh, I'm just going to go, like, just get, like, Japan or something like that.
Yeah, well, yeah,
and I had enough food for 2 days.
Well, that's good, because you're paying for, like a lot now, too, even eating out. And eating out is obviously a luxury. It's not like, some people think it's like that they should be able to afford to eat out, and it would be great if you can, but it is a luxury. But
yeah, I only had takeout a couple times.
Yeah, because the prices of even eating out is crazy too. It's not now. It's definitely a luxury.
I got HelloFresh. Excuse me, I started that last week.
And how do you like it?
so far it's good because it's like,
You know what you're gonna cook. You get
Yeah.
only the amount that you need.
that. And then I can freeze, like if I don't use like the meat or whatever, I can just freeze it for another time.
And do you find that the portion sizes are good? Can you put like?
Yeah.
I guess you could even pretend that you're eating for two if you like bigger portion sizes. But they probably give you proper portion sizes for what a average person should eat.
Yeah, like I made a salad the other day, and then it was enough for me to have like good two sizes. Like I get.
I know
like,
our
servings.
daughter Amy
Yeah.
has used those services like that before. Me and Steve haven't tried it. The thing is, the services are really good for a lot of people. A lot of people who don't know how to portion or even shop and do all those kinds of things. I guess the difference
Yeah.
for me and Steve is that we know how to do a lot of that stuff. So we know what to buy, when to buy it, how long it'll stay good, and how much we need for how many people and
Yeah.
stuff. Like, but when you're just starting out or you don't know those things, I think like HelloFresh and those types of services are really good because they give you a starting point when you're like, oh,
Yes.
okay, so really this is how much chicken I would need for
Yeah.
2 people to eat a meal instead of like buying a whole tray of chicken and then cutting it all up, and now you have way too much chicken for so it's a
Or
good
even
starting
just
point
getting
to
used to like being the only person that you're.
oh yeah, and cooking for one person is so
Sucks.
difficult,
Yeah, but
as mom knows too. I would rather cook, even when I lived alone, I would rather cook for more than one person because it just, and then you just, like you want to have a variety of meals when you live alone, but at the same time, it's hard to like be inspired to make proper
Yeah.
meals when it's just you. So you're more likely to eat not as good. You just eat anything so that you're eating instead of actually making proper meals. So that is a good idea with HelloFresh and stuff like that. So you're getting the, so I think those services are good. I just haven't tried them myself yet.
I made chili last night.
With HelloFresh?
No.
Oh,
just
okay.
here.
No, that's
Yeah.
fine.
And then borscht is in the crock pot right now.
Yes.
So the kids should have enough food for a week. And then
Rachel's
whatever
Ukrainian.
else. Yeah.
So Baba taught her how to make borscht properly.
And then like other stuff, so they don't have to just eat those two things all week.
Well, me and mom talked about that too because you guys can get cabbage heads here that are like huge, right? So the leaves are really big for making cabbage rolls. Our cabbage heads are so small that you get a few good leaves for making cabbage rolls, and then the rest of them I just try and make like. So I can make lazy cabbage rolls where I just chop up the cabbage and like same ingredients, taste the same, but I can't get cabbage heads like you guys can get here, not the size. What are you looking for, Mama?
Watching the fly.
Oh, did you see the hair outside? That's why we didn't come up right away. There was a big hair by your marigolds.
Oh yeah, that's Dad.
Yeah, I know, your dad visiting. He ran away though when we
Tried
went
to
around.
get-
Yeah, we tried to go around so he wouldn't be scared when we came up to the steps, but he ran away. There was a big, like bunny rabbit, not a bunny rabbit, but a hare. So sitting outside that visits mom by the marigolds. Mm-hmm. Yep, and he was here when me and Rachel got back from lunch. There's mom. Did you see the lesser spotted mom walk by?
Spotted.
Whenever I heard like lesser spotted,
I'm not spotted.
that's what I thought. When it was the lesser spotted, I always thought it was like an animal that had spots.
Oh.
But it meant like not very, you don't see them much. Lesser spotted.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah, now, yeah.
He's fast.
Yeah, you're so fast.
Yeah.
I like this blanket. I like how the pattern looks like wood.
Oh
Like
yeah, it
the-
does. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so soft.
It is soft. And it's a different background than my... Oh, we don't have a brown couch anymore. We do, but ours is leather now. It's not... Rachel, come back to us. Oh yeah, do you know what I don't have that I usually have when I'm doing my live? Is a drink.
Do you want me to grab you one?
Well, yeah, or you can talk to them while I go and get us
I
some.
don't know what to say.
Oh, you're so shy.
I'm shy.
Okay,
ready.
there's cans of pop downstairs in the fridge, as you probably know, so you can grab me whichever.
Okay.
Thanks.
Do you want anything, Mom?
No thanks.
The bottom of my foot is itchy, and I don't have my anti-itch cream here, and it won't stop itching. And I hate when the bottom of your foot is itchy because the skin is so thick that you can't get to the itch anyways. But I guess there's a Vino here that I could put on, and maybe that will stop the itching. So anybody who doesn't keep up with things, you may or may not know that my mommy was so nice and rented a hot tub for a month for me and my 2 sisters. Melody's birthday was in September, and mine, it is September still. So Melody's was September 8th, as was my sister Amber's, but I don't know if she's going to be visiting while I'm here. And then, yeah, that's fine.
No, the top one needs to be darker.
So that means that you need to take the thing out.
Oh, and put a ball in, or, yeah.
No, take it out. Or no, sorry, we're talking about the hot tub and the chemicals. Is there still, when you shake the thing, is there still things in there?
Oh, I didn't shake that. I just went and tested the water.
Yeah, so it needs more of the chlorine tablets in the
Inside,
in the
yeah.
thing that floats.
Okay, I didn't know if you wanted like.
Full fat or diet?
Yeah.
Well, because you brought the full fat up, I'll drink it, but the diet ones are mine as well.
I got
So
2 of them.
yeah, well, which one do you want?
I'm gonna have this one.
You're okay with diet, or do you want the full
No,
fat?
I'm okay with that.
Okay, well then
No,
just
no.
let me hold it for a second so I can show them. We're drinking root beer, which I'm drinking as much as I can while I'm here because I can't get it much in the UK because it's made with a plant called sarsaparilla. And in the UK, they used to make medicine with sarsaparilla. So people in the UK, when they smell the root beer, it reminds them of the medicine that they used to have, so they don't like root beer. So I can find it there, but it's expensive because it's in the American aisle. So that, and then there's like, this is the diet one, and so
I have to like.
Rachel didn't know which one I wanted, but I'll drink either of them. So, yeah, sorry, Mom was checking the chemicals in the hot tub. She's worried about them all the time. So
I have to find like the sweet spot again.
thank you, Rachel.
You're welcome.
Like having a drink with a friend.
Perfect.
Yeah, so hot tub. So Melody's birthday is September 8th. Mine is October 21st, and my little sister Tina's is October 27th. So it was all of our birthday gifts that from Mom.
Oh, that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember when we? A couple times before when your parents went to the hot tub?
No, the first time we rented a hot tub was on my 18th birthday, and I need to make clear, as I reminded my mom, I rented a hot tub on my 18th birthday. I paid for it.
Did you?
Can you imagine me asking my dad before he knew how awesome it was having one? Could you imagine me asking my parents, oh, can you guys rent me a hot tub for, at that time, $300 or whatever? Can you guys rent me a hot tub for my birthday? They would have said no. But I rented a hot tub for my 18th birthday.
That's right. Okay, well, I remember. And then
it became a thing. Yeah, so I did it the next year, and then it became a thing, and then eventually, like, my dad did, I don't know if we split or if he just took over and started paying. Like, then it became a thing where every October, basically, we would get a hot tub. And then, obviously, there was years that we didn't. But then Tina and Mom got a hot tub. I don't know if it was last year or the year before, but they had it over at Tina's house.
Oh.
So we thought it would be a good, like, tradition, and while I was here, a good thing to,
Yeah.
And luckily, we called him, and then he could have it within 2 days. He was here, like, on Friday.
Nice.
He set it up, because I said as soon as possible. And so I guess I called him on Wednesday, and he could have it here on Friday.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah, that was good, because then I get to enjoy it for the week that I'm here.
And
we already have gone in it quite a few times.
And then when you rented it, and you had your party,
My birthday parties.
your birthday party, I was underage, but I didn't drink.
Well, and...
I did.
Oh, you were lying. I didn't drink, actually, because the first time I'd ever got drunk was after my 18th birthday, but that's because I didn't like the taste of alcohol, and I wasn't really bothered about drinking.
Yeah, me too. It was your 18th birthday that it was the first time I got drunk.
Yeah, I don't believe you, Rachel.
Just seeing if anybody...
No, but I did, actually, I wasn't drunk, but do you remember that we didn't know anything about alcohol when we were, like, little, and we were in your mom's, like, storage room, and we, like, mixed all the... Because there was, like, barely any alcohol left in all these bottles, so we put it all together. And we were going to drink it, and it tasted so disgusting.
But then we drink the Zambuca.
Yeah.
I think we used to just drink the Zambuca.
Yeah, that might have had more in it, but the ones that only had a little bit in it, we mixed them, because we didn't know what we were doing. Anyways, but it tasted very disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Diane says, that's a great service they provide renting out hot tubs. Yeah, the funny thing is, The guy's been doing it for like 30 years. It's Bernie's Hot Tubs. It's actually the same company that I got on my 18th birthday.
I was just gonna say, was it the same one that you?
Yeah,
got?
it is. It is the same company. So reliable, good. And he says he doesn't rent out as much now. He does a lot of repairs and installation and stuff, but he does still rent some, but it's not as big as it was. But still, he's been going for 30 years, so still a good industry.
It is a great idea though, because people want to enjoy it, but they don't want to have to take it's a lot of work to take care of them.
It's also expensive to run. Like if you have one, it's expensive to buy, but then to maintain and the heating of it and everything else, you tend to like buy it, install it, do all those things, and then you use it at first, but then it just sits there and then you don't have it on. And then why do you even have it and everything else? Whereas if you rent it, even for, like we did, it was only a little bit more to have it for a month as opposed to paying for 1 week. So we went for the month.
Oh, yeah.
So even if you did that, like anytime October and even in the winter is perfect because, well, it's not, if there's a lot of snow, it's probably going to be hard for them to get it in and install it. But what I'm saying is it's great even in the winter to sit in the hot tub outside on the prairies, like when there's lots of snow and everything. It's really nice.
Because there
was the colder months to have it.
Because there was 1 year you had it over Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
You had it for that long. So I remember.
Yeah, because my birthday's October 21st. Right. So if I had it for 2 weeks, then it would have covered Halloween as well.
Yeah.
No, but that was my 18th birthday when there was a party at the hall. Okay. It was the Halloween party at the hall, and then because my mom, and then so there's this guy who used to live across the alley with his wife and kids. His name was Don, and he had a hot tub, and so he rolled it over here for my 18th birthday. So I ended up having 2 hot tubs on my 18th birthday, the one I rented and his. And then the Halloween party was going on at the community hall at the same time. So then after they were done at there, they came over. So there's a picture of me with him dressed as a clown.
Right.
Is that what you're remembering?
No, and then because there was one where when I was dating Curtis or whatever, they were at the greenhouse and then they came here. Remember he came in that brown...
Like
70s suit.
Oh yeah, I don't know what year that was because I did look on my hard drive for my 18th birthday because I was talking to the guy who installed it about the one that he brought then. It had like cedar sides and he had a dome top for it. Yeah. And then now this is like got a like pin on side like tarpaulin whatever side and like the same kind of lid, but so I did look at pictures, but I looked on my 18th birthday, my 19th birthday, but I didn't look in future years. So, but now that you say that, I do remember that. Actually, there was other people. Birthday. There was other people dressed up as well. Yeah. No, I remember. Yes, I do remember that.
Yeah, because it would have had to have been my your 19th.
Oh, when you were dating Curtis.
Yeah.
Right, I do remember that. But my birthday is very close to Halloween. Speaking of which, we'll see how I feel when I get home. I still haven't taken out the Halloween and autumn decorations at home. But it will be like October 3rd when I get home, so I want them out, but it's like a lot of work to bring them out, put them out, and then, well, that's not true. It is a lot of work, but it only takes a couple days to like get them out and set them all up, and then it only takes a couple days to take them all down and put them away. But like I said, a couple days, but a lot of work. Yeah. So do I want to do it or not?
Yeah.
And it's not like I'm having a Halloween party. The only really big thing that I'll do with Halloween is my Halloween live. So,
yeah.
Oh, Etienne says higher power bill to running hot tubs. Yeah, so the one that we rented, it is propane. So we have the propane tanks for it, huge tank. And then,
that's a good idea.
Yeah. So that's the other thing is like, even when I talk to Steve, like if you have, once you have solar panels on your house and you're getting your energy from the solar panels, if you can use something like that to pay for heating like a hot tub, then it'll be more like, so you're not really putting the money into it. But yeah, that is the biggest thing with a hot tub is paying. Anything that heats up or cools down in your house is what's going to cost the most money. So something like a hot tub, heating a hot tub is going to cost a lot of money. Like talk about a luxury. That's not something that people can afford. So that's where renting it, even if you don't rent it every year, even if you know that every couple of years or something, it's just a really nice treat. You appreciate it more than buying one, owning. And then if you look at the price of how much a jacuzzi tub is, plus the maintenance, plus the cost of keeping it heated and all that stuff, you're not going to feel so bad about spending the money on a rental if you're
Yeah.
really gonna, if you know that you're really gonna enjoy it for that time that you have it, even if it's a week.
And usually like a week or like a month is like kind of that period of time where it's so exciting to have, and then after that it's like
It dwindles.
So
Yeah. Yeah. And then you get all your friends, you let them know, and you're like, we got a hot tub, so, you know, come over and yeah, just enjoy that time. And then when you're sick of your friends and stuff, it's already time for the hot tub to go. And you're like, sorry guys, yeah, I would invite you over, but there's no hot tub or anything, so there's no reason to come over. Bye.
bye, see you in a couple years.
Yeah. I'll let you know when we get it again. Oh, speaking of seeing people in a couple of years and hanging out with friends and stuff, I got to see my friend Roberta yesterday, which was really cool. I texted her the day before and she didn't even know I was in town, which reminds me that not everybody is as active on social media as I am. So I need to like actually let people know, not just post about it on Facebook and Instagram, but actually like let people know when I'm going to be in town so I can make plans better. Luckily, she had someone cancel on her for an event, and so she had an extra ticket, so I got to go yesterday to see her get an award, which was very exciting, and I'm really like grateful that I got to be there to watch her get such a high achievement. I'm gonna burp, sorry. How rude. Well, I'm trying to say something nice. It was the Aboriginal Role Models of Alberta Awards, and she got that. It's the 28th year doing it, and I believe there was only 26 awards given out, and she was one of them. So congratulations to Roberta Lafleur.
Thanks, Roberta.
Yeah, great job.
Yeah. Yeah.
And not only that, I got to see Roberta, so that was nice because I haven't seen her in a long time. She's one of my childhood friends as well. Well, we were in grade 5 together, and then she went away, and then I didn't see her again until high school. And then after that,
high school? I thought it was junior high.
she was in grade 5.
Yeah.
Oh, and then no, at O'Leary, we became friends.
Okay.
Yeah, it was high school.
Oh.
Yeah. So, and I'm seeing a few more friends this week, but time is ticking, and on Thursday I go home. I arrive home Friday, but I leave here Thursday.
Who else do you get to see this week?
Oh, tomorrow I'm seeing my friend Blanca, and Tuesday I should see my friend Alicia and her son Hunter, and Wednesday I'm going to see my friend Matthew. We went to the Devonian Gardens out in Devon in the spring, and I said, oh, wouldn't it be cool when I'm back in the autumn if we could come and see the gardens again?
Nice.
And yeah, so we're going to go see the gardens again to see how they've changed from the spring until, and then I leave Thursday, so that's it.
Yeah.
Anybody else who wants to fit in, like I have like tonight or tomorrow night, Tuesday during the day, that I'm seeing Alicia and Hunter, but they're coming here. So Trish is going to come here with the kids on Tuesday as well. And Wednesday I'm meeting him he gets off work around 11. So then I guess I have Wednesday evening as well that I could fit someone in. Then Thursday I leave. So I got to be at the airport by 1 on Thursday. I don't know how I'm getting there yet. But I can't get Rachel to drive me because she's going back to Lethbridge to school. And yeah, most people work because it's a Thursday, so I'll figure it out though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I would say ask Ashlyn, but I don't want her driving the truck there.
Yeah, and Mom doesn't want to drive to the airport, so, and I get it. So I'll figure it out though.
But she would.
Yeah.
Like more than I'm confident in her driving, like to get to the airport. It's just once you're
at the airport.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would be Mom's thing as well.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's the same actually. Even with Mom, I could drive us to the airport, but then she would have to maneuver her way out of there, and that wouldn't be fun for her either.
Yeah.
And yeah, she could drive me like near there, but then I don't want to walk with all my suitcases like 20 minutes from the airport.
Well, there's shuttles.
I know. Yeah. And I mean, yeah, that's like, I could do that too, like where I get close enough and just take a cab from here into the airport.
Yeah.
But I'll figure it out. It'll be fine. I'm not worried.
Yeah.
But yeah, time will go quickly. So, what else can I tell you guys? It doesn't reflect where we're sitting right now of the season, that it is autumn and the leaves are changing and summer is technically for real over.
It's done. I love fall. This is my favorite time of year.
I had a good summer, and I did have nice weather everywhere we went. Like Ireland, it was nice. Turkey, it was nice. I just didn't get lots of nice weather at home because every time it was nice at home, I happened to be out of the country or somewhere else, right? So I'm just sad about that. That's what I'm sad about, summer being over and I didn't get the summer. Like I bought a blow up thing so I could do one of my lives. Like, well, I didn't just buy it for the live. I bought it so that I could like, and I guess technically I could do that even if the water's cold. It's like a blow up chair for me to relax and float on top of the plunge pool.
Yeah.
But I didn't even get to use it because the weather wasn't really nice for me to do my live from there. But like I said, I guess it's not about how cold the water is if I'm lying on that.
Yeah.
Like I could be wearing clothes like this, like I'm wearing yoga pants and a t-shirt and just relax and have a nap on the water and just feel the water.
Oh, okay. So it's not like it's like
I don't have to have my feet in it or it's not one where my bum, like where there's a net and you're like in the water. So who knows? Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of heating hot tubs, I actually have a big heater for a pool heater. So I could actually, besides the fish wouldn't like that, I could heat the water in the plunge pool if I really wanted to.
Yeah.
But again, that's costly. It's like 15 pounds a day or something.
Oh, yeah.
Which doesn't sound like a lot if you do it one day. But because I have heated because when Erica, it was really cool too because in England it rains a lot. So you never know what the weather's going to be like even in the summer. But Erica's birthday is July 3rd and she had a few years in a row that she had a pool party for her birthday. And it actually was nice outside. But even with it being nice outside, I still heated the water in the pool with the cover on because, Erica never liked cold water. Like even when we go to a regular swimming pool, she wanted to be in the hot tubs. But I would heat it. But the thing is, like, as soon as you took the cover off, the heat would dissipate quite quickly. So I'd be like, okay, guys, is everyone ready? Because I'm taking the lid off.
Yeah.
So then she could get used to that nice water. And then as it cooled down, she was already wet. And
Acclimatized too.
Yeah. So that is what I bought the heater for. And then me and Steve, like when we were in Turkey and with Mom and we were swimming, he said, this is it. We're getting a small holding, which is like a acreage. It's like, so we can have a pool. And I'm like, yeah, well, we'll have to have a greenhouse over the pool though. Because it's not the same in Turkey as it is in England, having a pool outside. But also the same thing he said, like with solar panels to heat the greenhouse, to heat the pool or whatever, then it's not as big of a deal as if you're paying for electricity from the grid. So we'll see what happens. I'm all for a small holding if it's the right one. If we can't find exactly what we want because it's expensive and I don't want a listed building. Like listed means it's like historical, so you have to like you have to replace the windows with the same types of windows. You have there's all these rules with what you're allowed to do to the house because Mom, is that your phone?
Yep.
Even if you own the house, you still have to follow the rules because it's a listed building. And I don't like that. As much as I'd love to live in a Tudor 400-year-old building and something. So we don't want that. Plus land is expensive. So, it's got to be the right small holding for us to move.
Is there a lot of places that would be have those?
Like listed buildings?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there's lots of listed buildings. But the other thing is, like, it's really expensive. There's lots of, there's always small holdings for sale. But it can be millions of dollars for some of them. And millions of pounds, because depending where they're located, everything else. There's, more affordable living if we move to, Wales. But then there's Steve's work and stuff like that. So it's just got to be the right place, the right time, the right amount of money and everything else. Otherwise, I like our house. I like our garden. We have the right space and everything now.
Yeah.
There's nothing. The only thing Steve doesn't like about our place is the apartments behind us that look down into our garden. Other than that, we wouldn't complain about our place. And then I do have a good size yard, garden and everything. So I'm not complaining. You guys know I have my greenhouse and everything, and I have raised beds and we have a grass area. We have lots of space. But of course, I wouldn't complain for more space or for the amount of room to have a swimming pond or a built-in pool or whatever. Because
all the extras, a place that works out, then you can get it to have.
Yeah, but if I had to live in our place for the rest of my life, I'm good with that too. And I have my plunge pool. I mean, I could always put a greenhouse over that. There's things we could do where we live too. So I could be absolutely content and happy where we are for the rest of my life.
Yeah. That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
dinner. And I'm sure I'll see my sister. Melody is supposed to be, my older sister is supposed to be coming over anytime. And then I'm sure I'll see Tina and Ryan. Oh, also Ryan, my little sister's husband, Ryan, me and him went to a play. He invited me to a play yesterday in the afternoon. We went to Life of Pi. I've not read the book or watched a movie or seen the play before.
Was it good though?
It was really good. It was really good. And I think my mom would like it too. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. And Tina saw it on Broadway, and she saw the one that's going on at the Citadel right now. And she said that it's very comparative, and she likes the way they did the animals and everything else in this one too. So that's cool. And you know what? It's like, as you guys may or may not know, me and Steve and Erica go to a community theater once every month or two, because they do about 8 productions a year. And it's a small community theater in Northwich, and we cry and laugh, and like, you don't have to go to Broadway or the West End to see some really talented, good shows, as you know, because your family was always into stuff like that. Like, you went, I went to Equus with you and your mom.
Oh yeah.
And I didn't know there was going to be nudity in it. And it just happened to be like right where I was at an adult already. But I think I was an adult, or I was a teenager. I don't know. But I didn't know there was going to be nudity. I didn't expect it. If you know the play Equus, he was standing like a few feet in front of me, because I was like right in the front row. And he was talking and going like this. And as he was doing this, it was jiggling. And I was just like, this is awkward, because I didn't know this was going to happen.
Yeah.
So that was my experience, and one of my first theater experiences. I had gone to theater with my school before that, to some other plays, Anne Frank, and I can't remember what else, but
yeah. Ashton took me, so you can watch Hamilton, I think, on Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she watched it, and she's like, Mom, it's coming into theaters, and I want to go see it in the theater. And I was like, okay. And then I took her. She's like, I feel so bad. She's like, I could have just watched this at home. And I was like, honestly, Ashlyn, like, it was an amazing, like, it's an amazing.
Did you like watching it in the theater though? Because then it felt like it was a stage performance.
Yes. Because if I would have watched it at home with her, it would have been so easy to just like get distracted.
Oh. Yeah, I'll tell you something about.
Yeah, but I loved it. I would love to go see it live.
What I thought was really cool during COVID, a gift that my little sister Tina and Ryan got our family was a virtual tickets to a play. So it was the night before, what's it called again? Like Christmas Carol? Mm-hmm. Like the Grinch. I mean, not the Grinch. Scrooge? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So A Christmas Carol. What's his name? Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. So it was A Christmas Carol, but you got tickets and then you like used like some kind of code to sign you in online. So like, and we got to watch it on the TV, so that like you pay for your ticket, so you can only go on to see it like this, however it works, right? And it's only for, and it was them acting. Obviously it wasn't live, as in the actors were waiting there for us to sign. Or maybe it was. Was it at a certain time? It might have even been at a certain time on a certain day. And if you had the code, you could watch them live. I can't remember. But either way, it was a theater play that we watched on TV. And that's how we got our tickets. So it was really cool. And we got to watch it as a family in the comfort of our own living room. But still get the experience of like stage performers live, where it's not like scenes like cut, retake kind of thing. Like, so yeah, we really enjoyed that as well. Oh, and I went to Death of a Salesman recently, but I've talked about that I think already. So now there's lots of plays that we've gone to, but when I was a kid, it wasn't as many. But what I'm saying is support your local theaters. Go and do stuff in the community. Go to watch local bands play at the local pub or bar. Like, you don't have to go to the biggest, most expensive shows to get some really good entertainment.
Yeah. And there's stuff everywhere. I think you just gotta look for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were talking about that too with like, entertainment in your own backyard and doing the things that are around you. So like, that reminds me actually, the Mutart has something, I can't remember what it was that Ryan was saying, that some kind of, is flower just arrangement. I can't remember. Anyways, there's something at the Mutart that I wouldn't mind seeing. But also they've moved this is a few years ago, but remember, I don't always see things. But when I was downtown, they moved it's called RAM. It's the Royal Alberta Museum.
Oh, yeah. It's across.
Yeah, now it's downtown in what they call it the Art District. and it has like the Citadel Theater, the Winspear Center, where it's like the symphonies and the orchestras and that kind of stuff. And then they have the Royal Alberta Museum. And so, and it was the library as well that we were talking about. Me and Ryan went, before we went to the play, we went in the library and how they've renovated and stuff. And we were talking about that. It's more than just a library. They have all these cool things.
It's so cool.
Oh my God. You can go and use computers, and you can use the 3D printers there. You can go into
so
tech rooms. There's like cooking rooms where you can learn to cook.
Yeah.
There's, he showed me all the different like rooms and things that you could do. But like even 3D printing is really cool. What else was there? It's not just a library with books. There's so many resources available. It's just
so much.
It's so incredible.
We did library tours when I was working at the day program.
Yeah.
We did library tours, and I was like, why couldn't the library been like this? And like,
they have these big interactive walls as well, where you can do
Yeah.
like games and different interactive things. And so, like if you're in Edmonton, some of the things I suggest, it used to be that it was the Space and Science Center, but now it's like TELUS World of Science.
Yeah.
And it used to be that they were one of the only places that had like interactive like type things like that. But now museums and even like I said, the library, and people don't even realize these resources are there. Like if you don't have a computer at home, you don't have a printer. Like even when we were in high school, the library did have computers and printers. They were starting to get that stuff in, or photocopiers and stuff like that. But how far they've come now with all the things, the resources and stuff. If I lived here, I would be at the downtown library all the time. There's so many cool things there. Auntie Diane says, have to run. Nice to see you both. Say hello to your mom. Also have a safe trip back home, Lisa. Thank you, Auntie Diane. Say hi to Uncle Arthur.
Hi.
And we are almost at the hour anyway, so that's okay.
Yeah.
But check out what you have talk to people who are more culturally aware and are involved in the city or town that you live in, because there is way more in your own backyard than you are even aware of.
And those libraries, like they have movies that they have like older movies that they do showings at some of the locations.
Even some old theaters will do stuff like that too. Yeah. Speaking of which, a lot of my family's going to Rocky Horror Picture Show on Halloween.
Oh, fun.
And White Ave, right? I'm guessing that's where it is. Have you ever gone to that?
No.
No, but that seems like something your family would have done when we were younger as well. A lot of people dress up as the characters for the... I have not ever seen the play or anything. I've watched it once on like a movie, like on TV. Like, I don't know if we rented it or if it was on TV, but I've watched the Rocky Horror Picture Show once. But yeah, it's a cool experience. They do it every year on White Ave. Steve, I mean, they do it in England as well. So Steve's been to it 3 times as well, dressed up even.
Oh,
but cool. His is like, I guess even if they play the movie, they have like live actors in front or something. I don't know, like, so I don't know what it's like here but I know it's like more of just, it's not just going and watching the movie. It's a whole event that people dress up for and an experience and everything. So that's cool that a lot of my siblings and stuff are going to that. Mom wasn't interested, and I've never done it before. If I was here, I would, but I'm not going to be here for it. So, but yeah, I encourage you. That's my, especially going into autumn now and stuff, like we're settling down again. Summer's, ended. We're not traveling as much necessarily like for summer holidays. I mean, like going, like look at what the cooler seasons have to offer you in your own backyard. What things, because me and Steve, when Steve and I first started dating, he came over to Canada to meet the kids and my parents. I was trying to show him everything Edmonton had to offer. And this is interesting that now there's things when he comes over again that even I haven't experienced that we can do together.
And coming from everything that I've been learning, it's so good for your mental health to go and do that kind of stuff. Find your extracurricular activities that make you happy, and it's okay to do that. It is okay to have free time and do some leisurely activities and make the free time to do
Absolutely. And things like that important. You can learn from, like say the museum, you can learn from, but also have fun. And like even when we were at the the Epic Museum in Ireland, there was like because it has to do with emigration, not immigration, not people moving into Ireland, but emigration, people moving out of Ireland. and showing where they've gone in the journey and everything. So part of the cool, like, interactive part of the thing was you get this, like, passport, and each section that you go to, you put your passport in this thing and you stamp it. You get like a stamp for every part. And so me and my niece Felicity, who's 7, like, we really enjoyed like doing that, making sure we were getting our stamps. And like, so like you can, and there was another part where you dressed up in different costumes, and then there was like the board where, because people were getting arrested for crazy things, like even, and it had all the, like, you could be a chef, you could be like all these different what do you call it, like a job, career, whatever. But it was teaching you, but also having fun at the same time. So, and what I was saying to Ryan too is that, like, the Royal Alberta Museum, I think I went as a kid, maybe on field trips, but I don't, as an adult, and I've been an adult quite a long time, I've never been to the Royal Alberta Museum, even when I was...
I don't even think I have.
Yeah, well then let's plan that for next time I'm here, because I love museums, especially when they have lots of artifacts and things to look at, so...
Yeah. I know, I like, I don't know if it's just like getting older. I just really like to do that kind of stuff.
I think part of it is getting older, but at the same time, if I was a kid and I went to these things with my parents and they have, like, even, it didn't even have to be the technology part. There's even like some places where they have like puzzles and things that you can do. Like, if there's fun things like that, I would have loved going to these types of places where they had kid type things too. And that's why I always like the Space and Science Center. Again, World of Science now. But they always had stuff that was for everybody's age and learning. And so you guys tell me, you guys look into what's in your own backyard and what you guys have seen or going to see, what your place or area has to offer. That's your assignment. You too, Rach. Lethbridge, find out what is Lethbridge known for, what are their things. So on the weekends or whenever, when you're not coming back up here, you can find their museums, because almost all towns will have some type of little museum or what they're known for.
Yeah, they do have a museum, and then they also have a lot of really like nice parks to go and walk in. Yeah, so take advantage of the things that are there. It's like the Devonian Gardens in Devon. I've never been there before until the spring when I went with Matthew. Yeah, and that's a little further than your own backyard. Like, no, that's just outside Edmonton. I know. But for me... No, but like even living in Edmonton, you wouldn't. Oh, but that's Devon. Well, you would if you wanted to look at gardens. True, because that's one of the most known ones. But were you interested in gardens a whole lot when you lived here? Yeah, but I didn't think to not to go to them. I don't know. I would have enjoyed it if I knew, like, if I knew what it was like to go into a garden, then I probably would have enjoyed it. But like, I heard of them, but I didn't really know what it was like to wander through gardens, really. So, yeah. But now I know. And speaking of which, I live in England and there's so many nice gardens and I haven't even gone to all of those. And you can get this book, like the RHS book, that gives you like 2 for 1 or whatever, like admission to all of them. But again, it's not just as easy as going to all of them. You have to drive to them and spend your day there or whatever. So, but if I live there, I should take advantage of what's there. Yeah, there's a Japanese garden in Lethbridge that I want to go to, and they have a corn maze, and there's lots of things. Good, so take advantage of that. Yeah, they call it a maze in England. Maze because that's the real name. Because they grow maize. They don't really grow corn. They grow maize for like feed and stuff like that or whatever. Okay. It's just like a harder type of corn. You can't like boil it and eat it. Okay. It's not sweet corn. But yeah, so a maize. When you say maze, I can't remember the... You what? Think of Grown Ups. There was a scene in Grown Ups where it said something about I don't know. Maze. All right, guys. I am going to change to go in the hot tub and enjoy myself for the rest of the time that I'm here. And if you don't see my pictures online, then maybe you'll see me next Sunday live from home again. Thank you, Rachel, for being my guest. And me and Rachel are still going to spend time together. But I love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. And I am working on my old lives, my old rambling hours, to upload to YouTube and to Facebook, to re-upload them, because as you may or may not know, they delete them after 30 days. All the lives get deleted after 30 days, but I have them all and I'm going to upload them again, and they will be there for future viewing. All right. Especially like the most interesting ones, like my Halloween specials, my Christmas specials, the reading books to kids, all those good ones. So they'll all be available very soon. All right. Love you guys. Bye. See you next week. Bye.